Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in EU4. This is the Basileus run. Alright, so we're at war with Lithuania and Poland. Poland. I don't know why I don't like saying the D. I just think it's fun to not. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Trying to decide. I realize, I'm in a war with like no manpower, which is fun. It's fun. It's fine. The issue I'm running into is that my original intent to just conquer some of the easy coastal, like really high autonomy provinces from Lithuania on this southern edge, it's going to be a lot more work than I think I originally realized. I've had a couple days since I played last, so I've kind of thought a little bit. All of his forts are way up here, and in order to demand even like one province down here, I've got to siege one of those things, which is going to be awful, going all the way up there into the marsh, in the woods, in the winter, and it's just a lot of work. On the other hand, Bessarabia is going to be pretty easy to take, especially if we could get there before the garrison reinforces. Let's see, if we get there within the next 2 months, it'll be half garrison, so we could actually make it fall pretty quick. I think what we'll do is, even though I co-belligerented Lithuania, I'm probably going to just try to separate peace him, get him out of the war, and then we can just focus on Poland and his subject for this war, because, again, we have, like, no manpower. So, I do think I'm going to hire a general. Kind of makes me sad that we don't get to name them when you hire them from the nobles. But, we'll hire that guy for the manpower recovery speed. I don't know who we got. Probably this guy. Bartholomeos Nestangos. A 3, 2, 1, 2. Excellent. Hey, 2 siege pips. We'll take that. Neato. Alright, so, that all being said, there's a Polish army down here, an 11-4. 11 infantry, 4,000 cavalry. 11,000 infantry, excuse me. Let's pull a diplomat back probably from Lithuania, since we're not actually going to try to siege down any of his forts. I mean, we could push for it. There's things I could do, right? Like I could bump up my professionalism 3 times by hiring 3 generals, and then we could slacken recruiting standards to then get those 3 to get those troops. But I feel like we want to be primed and ready to take advantage of the Ottomans here, and that's going to take a couple of years of manpower recovery. So let's just go ahead and end this war as quickly as we can. We got these sieges that are going to complete pretty quick. I mean, we have so little manpower that I'm going to have to send 2 stacks of infantry to every province that we go to just to make sure that we actually like I don't even want to suffer the 2% attrition on this army. Like we're that low. We're that freaking low. Yeah, that's a lot of attrition. How am I going to handle this? Let's see. If I did do something with Lithuania, I had an idea. What if I asked you to, like, release Kiev? Would I then be allowed to demand land here? No. Technically, the land would still be connected. There are no forts in this area anyway. Alright, okay. Just wanted to check. I think what we'll do is we're going to go to the 31st, and then I'm going to just have these guys, like, not suffer the attrition tick by pretending to march. Well, they still are, because controlled by Cossacks. Fun. It appears that Basileus Romanos V is a conqueror. Alright, that's cool. Astrakhan just broke free. Let's leave behind 2 infantry here. And 2 infantry there. March forward. These guys can just kind of head forward as well. And we need to get on Bessarabia. Looks like we're probably not going to make it before the end of that month. The Polish seem to want to devastate my lands there. What do we not have yet? Cavalry armies, higher developed colonies. Already have adaptive combat terrain. I guess we could just go for, like, justified wars. It's not a bad one. It's nothing too spectacular. Can we get there before the end of this month? No. No, we can't. There's like literally nothing I can do to get there on time. Oh well. That's fine. Let's just keep on marching everybody forward. And if there's even like a single defender's desert, that'll work. Alright, Reichsregiment has been passed. Diplomats get Diplo Rep and diplomats and all kinds of stuff and things. We got full annexed. I just want to pile everyone over here, and I want to focus on that siege. So, Nicodemus does have one siege ability. So I guess we'll send him over and get him started on that siege. We could try to siege down some of this other stuff just to piss off Lithuania. How much enthusiasm does he actually have? We have currently negative 19 reasons to just knock him out. My guess is that the war exhaustion will add up over time and he'll just want out on its own. He is going to devastate my my beautiful prosperity, which is really annoying, but I think ultimately we'll suffer less overall like losses if I ignore him and just focus on my own siege. So, let's grab 2 more cannons, plus the 2 siege pip guy, and go down there. Lost a claim on Palermo. Oh no, it's beginning! It's starting! We're gonna lose all of the claims that we have fabricated on all the Polish and... Sorry, not the Polish, the Portuguese and all that kind of stuff. At the very least, in the meantime, the Ottomans are getting wrecked by what's-his-face, so that's cool. We'll keep on trying to apply some pressure to the other provinces over here. Unless we get an army on, like, one of his forts, we're not going to get very much occupied and besieged provinces, so... unfortunately... God damn it, I hate it when it does that. I just combined it and it kept the wrong general. I absolutely hate when it does that. You chose wrong, game. I want Nicodemus to get the hell off of there. That's what I want. Status quo. Good. They're making like no progress on their siege. Now we can safely combine and keep the 2 siege pip guy. Excellent. Unfortunately, we have not enough cannons. And the attrition is, yeah, normal winter controlled by Cossacks and siege. Sweet. That's great. We have no spare cannon, although we do have a cannon down here. Let's go pick him up. Actually, let's just... Oh, we can just march him over. Yeah, okay, I guess I'm okay with that. I'm sure he won't get picked off by the 6-2 no leader stack there, right? Should be fine. Turn on defensiveness just so that we can continue to race on sieges and stuff. I don't know where the Lithuanian army is. I don't think he even had one when we did declare. So I'm kind of sort of surprised how enthusiastic he is. -9 now. Muscovy's declared war on Tver. Alright, let's blitz this guy down. Come on, get the siege. Let's get that extra cannon up there. That gives us an extra siege pip. 43-day siege ticks, yuck. We just got a supplies shortage. Please don't occupy Ragusa. I'm trying to core that. Moldavia, Poland, stop it, please. Tell you what, we're gonna grab most of the navy then and go and try to intercept that. I really want to finish that core. Okay. It'll take a little while to get over there. And it looks like Poland's decided to continue to contribute to the devastation in my country. Great. Still, if we can avoid any major combat, having no manpower at all, I think that'd be a good idea. Nice to see that we did just get a wall breach. That'll help out a lot. Yeah, it's not controlled by me, but we'll still probably just land there. June 4th, he gets out way before that. It's still going to be pretty quick. And this is the only province I really care about because of the core timing. Got some zone of control shenanigans happening there with Podolia. Okay. In that case, why don't you go there, and you head over to... I don't know, one of these other places. Alright, Lithuania. Cossack aggression. Alright, Cossacks gain loyalty. They gain influence, currently at 65, and the Ottomans get the Byzantine response. Sounds great. Yeah, our Cossacks are going to kick the freaking Ottoman ass. It's going to be great. Alright, you are officially on -8 enthusiasm, or -8 reasons for peace, which is fine. Most of my combat ships are over here already. Yeah, we'll just bring them back, see if we can kill those ships from Moldavia. Spirit de Corps, gain army professionalism. Alright, let's immediately get rid of that army professionalism. In favor of... I don't care about any of this crap, I just want some manpower. Screw it. How much is that? 8,800 out of 42,517. Looks like about 20% of the manpower. It's not bad. Give it a couple days just in case the number hasn't updated. You never know with the monthly ticks system. Yeah, see, they totally got me like an extra 100 manpower for waiting. Neato. And out we shall spread. Are you serious? They got a wall breach on my capital? How do they have... They just got here. 96 days. 96 days, they got 5 siege status. They've been here for 300 days. 3 times as long, and there's no status. What's up with that, huh? Alright, well, let's get a guy on that fort, so we do have occupied and besieged provinces on him. Man, they are going all over the place. They are definitely in, like, carpet siege mode right now. On my land. I'm gonna have to respond to that pretty soon. Alright, my guess is that we're... Oh, did you just reset your siege? He did! What a... Wait, no, never mind. Well, he didn't... I don't know, he didn't. He got rid of the breach. And yet he still has pretty good siege status. He did just reset it for some reason. You probably want out now. It's suggesting these things, but it won't actually do them because of the lack of forts. Let's just take war reps and some cash. And then let's get out of here. Since we know we're going to have to siege a fort for that, and I don't want to do that. Really unfortunate. Now we can come back down. Hopefully we finish the siege of Bessarabia really soon, so we can get down there and actually relieve the siege on Constantinople, which, again, I'm very annoyed to see my beautiful, beautiful devastation slash prosperity being taken away. Ugh. Excellent, so we did win the siege of Bessarabia, which is actually enough now that we can demand that coastal estuary. I'd like to get started on the siege of Moldavia, although I think we're going to do it with a very bare minimum army. Let's pull almost everything off. We should have an attached army here from Albania. They're going to come with us and go do that siege. This army is going to now kind of hang out for a second while we wait for some more reinforcements to arrive. I suppose I'll need to send the transports over to pick up this army. A 1-3 in the mountains of Vlor. We got Nicodemus here. Let's just go fight that, even though it's mountains. There goes the Moldavian Navy. Captured 2 ships as well. 2 more transports. Cool. That'll come in handy for getting this army where I need it to be. So I don't really want to take a huge amount from Poland, especially with my manpower being as low as it is. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea to declare this war. I think if I could do it over again, I would have avoided this war deck. Okay, 0% chance on Constantinople, getting awfully close, makes me kind of nervous. And we're still waiting for some more troops to arrive. We do have an active siege with 1 cannon and the 2 siege pip leader here. We're trying to pick off this 2-stack, 011, which is great with no leader. That's easy. That's owned by Poland as well. Cool. Insufficient support. And that's the core of Ragusa complete. Let's grab the The Navy, that's a 10 stack. Let's grab 4 of those transports off then. And we'll send the Navy over to Thessaly to pick them up. Transport over to Deern. And then whatever else we can get right now. Just needs to go to, like, Karasi for the moment. Zone of control should protect them, and I can just ferry them across. Actually, we should put them in the sea tile. Same sea tile. Let's just send them to Thessaly. Man, if he hadn't given up that siege stick, that siege thing, that would have been really bad. There's still a chance that it could fall. I don't want to switch over to defensiveness, but I might need to, depending on what happens. I guess I'll risk a 7% chance, but man, I don't feel good about it. Influenza. Well, that's unfortunate. Don't take it. Thank you. Water shortage is very good for him, though. Alright, so we can ask for some help from the burghers. 200 ducats. We could draft ships for war. I wouldn't mind giving another province to the burghers. We could give them Ragusa if we finish the core. Let's go ahead and make that into a full state. And then get a full core there. Sure, why not? And then, yes, let's give that to the burghers, which will put them at 79.8% influence. Very good number. Yes, very, very good number. And we'll take 300 ducats, please. Thank you very much. I'm pretty happy with that. We can become Defender of the Orthodox Faith. I don't think we really need to, do we? Alright, we're just waiting on this navy then to drop these guys off. We'll go smash the Polish army here with a 0-1-2-2 leader. Nicodemus is going to show him who's boss. Hopefully they try to foolishly break that siege and bring the 2-5 leader over, which is clearly not going to go well for them. And we've got a pretty good little army here. We'll have these guys march over. I didn't need to ferry them. I could have just marched to Burgos, come to think of it. But don't tell me we're not going to arrive in time. Don't tell me we're not going to arrive in time. All right, there we go. See, we're fine. It's fine. All right, Nicodemus rolls a 4 versus an 8. Then he rolls a 0 versus a 0. Yay! It's the first time his 0 rolls are not a huge liability. And we stack wiped. Wow. And he did break the siege of Macedonia. Amazing. That's really quite solid. I like that a lot. Unfortunately, our lands are still very devastated, and it will take some time for the devastation to go away. It'll take at least like 4 months for it to go away there, which would be another 8% prosperity. So it'll be a little while till our prosperous gem manufacturing plant can get back online, but we'll do what we can. We take our final military idea in aristocratic. Available mercenaries plus 20% and leader siege plus 1. Cool, very much. I like it. Nice. Would have been nice to have that idea before we rolled the general from the nobles, and then he'd have a third siege pip. But I do think, even though we're still a little bit behind on Diplotech, first off, let's take Diplotech. Even though we're still like a tech behind, I'm going to switch over to military focus now because we want to... Well, do we need to, actually? I only need 400 points to get this next military tech. Perhaps we don't need to switch to military focus. I think we can maybe stay on the focus that we have. I'd like to maybe do a little bit more thinking about what idea group I'll go for next. Do we want vassal force limit contribution plus 100%? I don't think so. Alright. Alright, well, I'm going to take a break here. I'll be back in the next episode, though. As always, thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you again soon. I'll see you in a bit.